What's good, Haps? Let's see. Been messing around with this thing, so I don't know what. Oh, okay. There's a comment section if there will be one. Be glad when they get the green screen function going, because it's literally got me in here like I just got a green sheet up on the wall and shit. I mean, I really do. I actually have a green sheet up on the wall, but it's not my fault. I have a background for green screen, but unfortunately, HAPPS doesn't utilize that function, or just not yet, I guess. And if anybody knows how to use a green screen on HAPPS, I haven't seen anybody use one. Please let me know. Please let me know, please. Right when I get to congratulating HAPPS on the space, then I lose my connection. That ain't good. See, I'm trying, HAPPS. I'm really trying. I'm not sure why I would be losing my connection tonight, but it is what it is. You gonna do what you gonna do. You gonna do what you gonna do, I guess. So. It's a lot of bullshit out here happening. Lots of bullshit. Am I clear free? Am I clear? Is the music drowning me out? Yeah, it was weird. It was like signal was lost and I was lost and now I'm found. But yeah, we're in a weird space right now. As a collective of freedmen, we are in a weird space. We've got more people talking against us now than we've ever had, and unfortunately, we've got too many people buying into it. I'm only one man, and all these other brothers and sisters out here who are literally talking against the madness, those are the people that I ride with. Those are the people that I ride with, because when you're out here doing the right shit and you get condemned for doing the right shit, that's a problem. And when you have other people who aren't even in your collective of people talking against you, I mean, we're kind of used to that. But now we've got people over here who washed up on the shores of America, seeking a better life from whichever territory they fled from. And they speak against us as if we don't belong or we don't deserve the space that we're in. And if there's anybody that's American in this space, we've talked about this before. The most American people in this space are Native Black Americans. Period. Native Black Americans, freedmen, descendants of chattel slavery, are the most American people. We're the only faction of people that it's fought in every American war. The data's there. We not only built this country, we hold some of the most utilized inventions this country's ever known, been a part of some of the greatest feats in this country. I mean, to have people really believe that Thomas Edison invented the light bulb and totally negate Lewis Latimer it's insulting, you know. And I ain't going to get all critical race theorist tonight, but it is what it is. Nobody wants to recite history the right way because it makes certain people look really, really fucked up out here. Brother, what's up, Brother Brian? The biscuit eaters, both domestic immigrants, are becoming more. Oh, absolutely. What really struck me this week? I mean, they really started to come out this week. I don't know what was so special about this week. I had a lot of black immigrants speaking against Native Black Americans, freedmen. There's been a total upheaval of Karenness in this country. I mean, they're out. It seems like every single day there is an incident happening with a Karen. What the fuck is that about? Every day now. Is it the heat? I mean, shit. What's happening, Shell? See, I got my usuals in here. You know, we got our normal tunk game. Yeah. That situation, and I haven't spoke on it, so I'm going to speak on it now. That situation in Victoria's Secret, that was special. That was special. I mean, a situation like that would have gotten that sister, and I know she's Nigerian. See, I'm gonna still call her a sister because she's a black woman, okay? And I'm good with her until she comes fucking around talking greasy, as we know some Africans have done in the past, or she starts talking shit against us as a collective, you know, or start talking about their fight as our fight. No. You're an immigrant. You've come over here seeking a better life. You can do that, but don't speak against the people that have been here and the people whose bones are buried here and the people who are owed repair. So you came over here and got some resources. We've been here and got nothing. Brother Ted, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And I didn't do this clip just to get a whole bunch of haze, high fives, and whatnot. I'm surprised that I lasted 101 days and didn't get blocked. I guess HAPPS is actually pretty, I hate using this term, but they're pretty liberal with their content. They allow you to do your thing without really fucking with you. Now, you can get blocked on another platform with the same video, but, you know, HAPPS allows it to go through. And then, you know, once they feed it to another space and another space, you know, maybe it makes it a little bit more difficult for them to take it down. But I don't feel like I've been on my best behavior for the last 101 days, but I obviously haven't done anything that's been block worthy. Appreciate your show. See, you got to give it up to the sister because she kept shopping for them drawers. She was in there to get them drawers. What do women go to Victoria's Secret for? Y'all go to get them drawers and bras. So you got to give it to the sister. She was filming and shopping at the same time. She made sure nobody was going to knock her off her drawers square. And I had to give it to her for that. Now this rabbit ass, trout mouth ass, flat ass back bitch that was out here screaming like she was going crazy, somebody needed to put her on a gurney and strap her down and get her to the nearest state hospital because she's a crazy bitch. How did this bitch walk away without bracelets on? How did she walk away without any type of medical evaluation? She went bonkers. In Victoria's Secret, flailing and shit all over the motherfucking floor. And I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck she was doing in there, okay? There wasn't shit in Victoria's Secret that was gonna make her sexy. But the motherfucking exit. Bitch, get up out of here. Ain't nobody trying to see you in a flat back thong. Get the fuck up out of here. Leave. Leave. Up there screaming and hollering. And when she lunged at the sister first. And when she lunged at the sister should have just put them fronts out right there. Pop up. They had it on camera, but she relaxed and she just kept filming and kept looking for them drawers and bras. So you got to give it up to the sister. I mean, she literally laid out in that motherfucking floor. How embarrassing that is to the Caucasian collective. You motherfuckers, will you come get your cousin? Come get your cousin out of Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret ain't got nothing for her. Ain't nothing gonna make her look sexy. Get up out of here. Get you some hand sanitizer or something, but just, just go somewhere. Cause she said, this how nasty she was. She rolled all on that motherfucking floor. You know what's on that floor? A whole bunch of sneezes and coughs and spilt coffee and pop and sticky shit. She rolling all over the floor. That's nasty. You nasty ass heifer. Get your ass up off the floor, bitch. If you want to stay around and mop, come back at 9. We close at 9. Come back at 9. Stinking ass hoe. You don't go to Victoria's Secret for bras and drawers? That Nigerian sister was too nice. At some point, she had the right to physically defend herself. But absolutely. She should have asked her how many lumps she wanted. Shit. I mean, do you want a 2-piece dark? Take this 2-piece dark with you and go on over there and look for the flat back thong section. Get the fuck up out of here. She lunged at her, and right then, I'd have dropped everything I had and put them fronts out. That bitch would have looked like an extra on Hee Haw once I got done with her. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. You lunge at me, you gotta go. Your ass is getting the fuck up out of here. A dog or I always let people know, hold your dog. Please hold your dog. I'm terrified of dogs. I'm not scared of dogs. Just to let you know, I'm not scared of dogs. But I'll let a motherfucker know, you got a dog that looks like he's about to come at me. If he lunges at me, I'm going to kick his shit out. Okay? You'll be on the way to the fucking vet. And I am definitely not a person that is cruel to animals. I love animals. I love dogs. But if you have your dog look like he about to lunge at me, he about to take this 12 dub to the jaw. Fuck all that. Shit, I ain't got time for all that shit. I'm not running. What I'm gonna do, run from the motherfucking dog and get bit all in the ass and shit? Fuck that. Take this New Balance and keep it moving. Pumpkinhead Deluxe. You'd have gave her the PhD. You'd have got her a doctorate that night. Yeah, man, that don't make no motherfucking sense. What's happening? Southern Breeze. I don't know if I've seen you in here or not. Man, I'm not that big, so it ain't like I got that many people following me and listening and shit. But that name just is a cool ass name, so I had to acknowledge it. If you've been in here before, I appreciate you. If you've not, please subscribe to the HAPPS space. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, same name, Friedman Media. We losing subscribers and shit. I guess I done pissed somebody off. We done lost 3 subscribers in the last 2 days. I got to figure that out. I don't know what happened. Maybe they were trolls. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't think I'm losing anything. When a motherfucker leaves, he leaves. He wasn't meant to be here. I don't think I'm losing anything. Yeah. You got to give him that doctorate degree. You got to give him that doctorate degree. Ooh, speaking of doctors, Dr. Ben Coonson, what the fuck is wrong with him? It wasn't bad enough that he came in and fucked up HUD for 4 years. And when I say fucked it up, he didn't do shit for us. He didn't do shit for anybody, I don't think. I don't think Ben Carson actually did anything for 4 years in HUD. Did you know of any major moves that Ben Carson did for 4 years other than sucking Donald Trump's dick? Because that's all he did for 4 years. I mean, I'm still amazed that he was a brain surgeon, which means he had to have an incredible brain to operate on motherfuckers' brains. And he took a job as HUD secretary from Donald Trump, who was president. Did he operate on himself? Did Ben Carson give himself a motherfucking lobotomy? I don't know, man. I don't know. He just doesn't sound like a motherfucker that I would want operating on my brain. I mean, do you think maybe he's lost something over the years and he's really like on a diminished capacity type shit? I don't know. This motherfucker is dense. Ben Carson is not a motherfucker that I would want coming out to my family and talking about the surgery that he's about to perform on one of my relatives. Well, you know, no, motherfucker, you about to operate on my brain. I need you to speak full-throated on some shit. Don't be coming out here with no hums and ha's and some, well, no. I need some for sure's. You're about to fuck with a motherfucker's brain. You go in that bitch right and come out talking about, what'd you say, Shell? 1 + 1 is Jello. Nah, motherfucker, you ain't gonna operate on me coming in here with no hems and ha's and shit, okay? I watched some shit today, and a motherfucker asked Ben Carson, so as a brain surgeon, former brain surgeon, a person who wore masks all your life, you wore them to keep germs from spreading. Did you ever tell Donald Trump that it would probably be a good idea with this type of virus that masks should be needed? Because I guess they were talking, I don't know exactly about the numbers, and I'm not getting all into that shit. I don't want to be all into that misinformation shit. But supposedly Trump himself during his tenure may have cost 400,000 people their lives just with his lack of movement, you know, with the virus, whatever. The guy was saying that, and he said, you know, those lives possibly could have been saved. Some of those lives could have been saved. And he said, did you ever tell the president that it would be a good idea to wear a mask? And he said, no. Ben Carson. He said, no, I never said anything to him about it. And then he said, I had much more important things to talk about. What was more important than that shit at that time? He wasn't doing shit in HUD. Ben Carson didn't do shit in HUD, at least for black folks. 3 + 3 is sock. Man, I appreciate the love out here. Y'all appreciate the love. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I missed that one. What did you say? He's like an old boy that's seen Hannibal and Dr. Lecter. Yes! Yes! Dr. Lecter. Dr. Lecter. Dr. Lecter. telling you, man. He got elected. Well, not elected. He got appointed. He got appointed to HUD secretary, and he didn't know shit about that. Nothing. He was just a friend of Donald Trump's. Donald Trump was like, "Get you a job, nigga. Nigga, you need a job? I get you a job. You ain't doing brain surgery no more? Come on in, man. I'm about to run for president. I get you something." And he could have said, "Hey, I prefer something in the medical field. You know, it's my level of expertise, and maybe we can get some of these disenfranchised folks, some things going in the medical field." Nothing. He accepted the fucking HUD secretary. HUD. I mean, that's some symbolic shit. That's all that is. They wanted a black person in charge of HUD when there's more white people benefiting from it. It's like, what the fuck? I don't get it. But when people like Ben Carson are given a platform to speak to the masses, I mean, he should be speaking at medical conferences and things like that. Ben Carson shouldn't be allowed to come out and speak for the masses. But because he is who he is and who he's speaking for, they're going to give him the mic every fucking time because he talks against Black America. Ben Carson ain't been black since he left Detroit. I don't get tired of people talking about, he's from Detroit. That nigga from Detroit. Ben Carson is not from Detroit anymore. The comment has been hidden by our spam book. Who said something wrong? Uh-oh. I got it. Brother Brian, you said something wrong. Be careful. They blocked your comment. I didn't do it, but they blocked it. Be careful, brother. You ain't even got to worry about trying to spell the words wrong. If they want to block it, they can block it. They into all that shit now. I'm sorry, Shell. Let me you want to come on? You want to come on and talk about it? You camera ready? You have a very personal testimony about it. You want to come on? Yeah, but let me see. Let me look again. Yeah. Brother B's comment had a word in it that they don't like us to say, even though they'll call us that shit, but they don't like us to say. All right, I'm going to try to invite you here. I ain't did the HAPPS space on the thing in a minute. They're very aggressive, B. They're very aggressive. That anonymous Facebook user said, "Hey, cuz, what's happening?" All right, I just sent that. The invite, show. Should be getting it there. I think so. Yep. I don't know who that is on Facebook. Is that Kimi? She the only one to really be up this late, but she got HAPPS. I don't know why she ain't on HAPPS. I don't know why she's an anonymous Facebook user tonight. Uh-oh, there she go. There she is.
Hello? Hello? I don't know. I can hear right.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. So,
mic check 1 2 1 2.
Is she audible? Because I don't really hear. You know what? I'm gonna go here with it. I know my levels are good there.
Am I good? What's this going on? Am I good?
Hold on one second.
Why put my camera off? Okay, that might
Oh,
be
you good? Okay, I can hear you
Yeah,
now.
I'm good. Okay.
All right. So give me your very personal vaccination testimony, because I mean, Brother B already done got us a strike, so we might as well just go and go with it.
Well, this is going to hit a little close to home for you, Shan, and I haven't talked
Me?
about this to anybody.
Me?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So clutch your pearl.
Cut your audio down a little bit, because I'm coming through.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My rookie cookie, the one that you know the best.
Okay.
She has COVID symptoms and she's fully vaccinated and she's 12.
Okay.
She lost her sense of taste and smell. She's very, very congested and she's very, very distressed. She is still at home. Her first COVID test was negative. We're waiting on the second one.
Okay.
Okay. So for those of us who say that we're fully vaccinated, I don't, and to explain to a 12-year-old, because that's the thing that scares her. Because she's been calling me asking me. She said, "Mom,
that ain't me. Shot. I'm sorry, Shell. Is that your battery in your fire detector?"
Shut it up, Shannon.
Hey, that's in the chat. That's in the chat. It said change that battery in your fire detector. I hadn't heard it.
I'm too short. I'm too short, and maintenance ain't came yet. I'm too
God
short.
Damn, you little motherfucker.
I'm only 5'5".
You little motherfuckers, boy. Y'all death on a fire detector. That motherfucker about to chirp till Christmas.
Look, do not judge me. Listen to my testimony. I'm only 5'5". I can't reach the motherfucker. I can't reach it.
Woo-wee. I'm like, okay. I didn't hear it until Kimmy started saying something. I was like, I just changed the battery in the fire detector.
Okay, anybody that's family in here, fuck y'all. I'm short. I'm only 5'5". I can't reach it. And maintenance ain't came to change it yet.
Wait a minute.
Fuck y'all.
That shit.
This is a very serious discussion we're trying to have here.
It's chirping like a motherfucker though. I can hear it so loud. Now I can hear it.
It is loud. I understand. Let me tell you.
You gonna start walking around work whistling and shit. You can be like,
you know what? I'm not gonna do that, because anyway. Back to the seriousness.
Back to the story. Back to the story. My fault.
No, I'm gonna go outside since y'all don't know how to act. I'm here with some very niggardly ass people. Y'all don't have no decorum. Okay, I'm outside now. So I gotta worry about the battery.
All right.
Okay.
We good.
That is the issue.
All right.
Rookie has COVID symptoms. She's 12. Okay. She's fully vaccinated, as am I, and everybody in my family that's around her, which is why we all got vaccinated.
Okay.
She still has COVID symptoms. Her first test came back negative. We're waiting on the second test. That takes 1 to 3 days. This happened on Wednesday. But to explain to a 12-year-old that she took her shots and she still lost her taste and smell, and she can't smell, she can't taste, she's sluggish, she's congested. She's not. Of course she's not hospitalized, but she's quarantined. This is not okay to explain to a child.
It's true.
And it also makes a mother worry. Because I did what I was supposed to do. I got her vaccinated. I got vaccinated. Everybody around her is vaccinated. And she still may, you know what I'm saying? How do you explain that? Because the thing she keeps saying is, "Mommy, I took my shots."
See, okay, so anything you say to her is pretty much a lie, because like you said, you did what you were supposed to. You did what you thought was right. But
yeah,
she's sick. She's she's in a downward position. So you feel responsible. I understand. As a parent, I totally get it. But you did everything you were supposed to. You did everything they told you to do. Now, what I don't like, because I know a few other teens. She's actually the first preteen that I've known that's got it. But I know.
Well, we don't know if she has it. The first test was negative. We're waiting on the second test to come back.
Okay. But no, I'm sorry, not got it, not got COVID. I'm talking about got the shots. I
Yes.
know a few teens that have gotten them, and they've had ridiculous side effects after.
I had
Um,
ridiculous side effects.
sure. I What are y'all getting down there? You getting the one that starts with an M or the
I
one that
got
starts with a P?
my doctor, because I have lupus, he recommended me to get Moderna.
Okay. Okay. And recommended Brookie to get Pfizer?
No, no, yes, she got Pfizer.
Okay. So I'm not stressing misinformation. I'm just stressing a little bit of my history. That is now
Yes. Yes,
4.
Southern Breeze. We're keeping her hydrated. She got elderberry tea.
Oh, y'all
They
better chat
subscribed
than
her
I am.
zinc. Yep, they subscribed her zinc. Um, I make sure she turns every 3 hours so she's not sleeping on her back or her sides too long. I make her walk around her little quarantine space for at least an hour. But it's like, how do you parent? I can't parent behind a closed door, and it's really stressful for her because it's like it's a lot.
So when was the second shot?
She got her second shot late May.
Oh, okay. So we've been a while. We're not in that period of
But she lost her taste of smell, and she lost her sense of taste and smell. Today is Friday. We thought it was allergies because she got real congested and sluggish, but she's always had allergies. But then she woke up the other day, and well, today is Friday, I want to say Wednesday, and she said, Mommy, I can't taste my oatmeal. And I took her straight to the urgent care.
so we dipped for a minute. Like for like 30 seconds. I don't know if everybody else saw that, but my screen went black, said I lost the connection. So I heard you say something about, and we're gonna get off this because they might be fucking with it. They get this in the algorithm. I tried to state that we weren't trying to give off any misinformation. This is stuff that has actually happened to a person, but I don't think it matters at this point. I think if they know that you're talking about this shit, they're not going to make it. You checking out the chat?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
she has her breathing machine, and she has steroids, so I make her breathe. It's just it's just
So,
hard. And I haven't talked about it to anybody until we get the test results back. But I want people to understand you can still catch this even if you're vaccinated. This is not okay. And for it to be my 12-year-old, it's Shannon, come on now.
that's your
You know
baby.
how stressful this is?
That's your baby. And what y'all have gone through in the last year is crazy too.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she was back with you, to be honest with you. We hadn't talked. So, I know we
Shannon, but here's the crazy part, Shannon. She's not. I'm doing this from hundreds of miles away, hoping I can catch a flight as soon as possible. She's not here. She's not.
is she safe where she's at?
Well, of course she's safe. She's with family. But the
Okay,
thing is,
but here's the thing. Don't stress yourself trying to get there. You'll throw yourself back into a situation and you'll be back in the high. You can't deal with stress either. So, don't.
this is Brooke though. I don't
I
give
understand, but
a
here's the
fuck.
thing: stress yourself out, get into the hospital. Now she's on her own. Now you
This
won't
is
be
true.
consulting. So you have to look. You have to look at this with a bigger picture. I get trying to get back, but if that stresses you to the point of hospitalization, you're no good to no one at that point, Brooke or anybody. So you've worked to gain yourself back to full capacity. You need to stay there. You need to stay there.
Oh, no,
But
she's very safe.
she you know what? Here's the thing. She's stronger than we are. At 12, they say even getting this, she's stronger than we are, as far as her immune system goes. So if she does have it, let it take its course. We obviously know there's no cure, but she shouldn't get, any worse than having some severe symptoms. But yeah, I think you need to stay strong. I think you need to just stay.
Of course.
You have to stay on her. But as far as stressing to try to get right back next to her side, you can't see her anyway. you'd have to be on the other. You'd literally have to be on the other side of the door anyway. You can't take the chance because if she does have it, you're gonna get it. Because you're gonna hug her, you're gonna kiss her, you're gonna hold her, you're gonna be a mother to her. Next thing you know, both y'all got it.
Yeah, my sister got her like the fresh food kits so that she don't have to eat off dishes. So they did the one for the immune system. You can order all these food meal prep things and all these things, and she's been drinking a lot of water. I call her every 3 hours. I have my alarm set so that I make sure she gets up and I talk to her. Um, she's just very confused. Like I did everything I was. I just want people to know this is real out here. It's not. This is not a game. This is not a joke. I don't care
I
if you're
don't
vaccinated.
know. And you still popping in the chat. They're giving you some goodism
Yeah, I
here.
see.
You know, that's
Yeah,
appreciate the love, y'all. You know, because I really don't know a lot about this stuff. You know, if it was up to
I
me,
don't
I'd
either.
still be trying to put some sugar and some kerosene in a spoon and make rock candy like my great grandmother used to do and shit. You know, my great grandmother. I mean, I don't know what these motherfuckers doing out here with this
That's
freebase.
what they
My
did.
great
They
grandmother,
did that shit to me too. They
like
they
shit.
dropped turpentine. I remember we went strawberry picking. They put 3 drops of turpentine on a tablespoon of sugar and made us eat it. I mean, it's,
I'm like, you know, I mean, you put a little sugar in there. I didn't know what it was at first. And you put a little sugar in there,
that's where a
and then
spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down came
she
from.
poured some kerosene in there and lit that shit up, and it turned into rock candy. Man, you eat that shit, you ain't got a cold, you ain't got nothing in the morning. Everything is
No,
clear.
did you hear
You
what I said, Shannon?
you've
Three
been
drops of
cured of everything.
turpentine on a tablespoonful of sugar, and they made us swallow that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I understand. I get it. Um, it's just so weird now that I don't know exactly what they're saying with the percentages and all that. But obviously every day there's more and more people getting, you know, vaccinated. But there's still a lot of people. See, these are the people that are documented in the country as part of the population that they're saying are vaccinated, the percentage. What about all of the undocumented motherfuckers that we know are not vaccinated?
Okay. Let me talk to you as a resident of Texas who works in the public and has constant communication with the Hispanic community, and no shade to them because we love the brown people
More legals
who are
or
half
illegals?
Texas.
More illegals than illegals.
But let me tell you something.
I'm sorry, not
If they,
are they documented or non-documented? Let's just say
I'm
that.
about to get. Let me tell you how they're not
All right,
documented.
let me get my lighter. I'm ready.
These motherfuckers can't even use a pen pad to do a simple financial transaction. But they
Wait a minute.
literally
Wait. Do they not speak English? What do you mean they can't use it? They don't speak English?
do you see my face?
Yeah. Okay, you're in Texas. This is America. So they're trying to complete a financial transaction in America. They can't speak of the language?
Do you see my face?
Then turn them away. If you can't speak the language,
You can't when they have $100 bill to finish the transaction. Or look, I've even seen, this is what I didn't know. Banks will give them um bank cards. And I could see on my screen when I'm doing their transactions where it's called currency conversion. They still using pesos, nigga.
so they're not using dollars?
They have to convert the currency when they put the chip in the pin pad. Do you hear me? Hear me?
Okay, so I don't know the exchange. Is a peso worth more than a dollar?
No, it's
How
not.
how many pesos does it take to make a dollar?
A lot, like 10,000.
God damn. So you just got motherfuckers just walking around jingling all day and shit. 10,000
No, what
pesos?
happens when they put their bank cards in the machine? You can see on the screen it says currency conversion.
Hold on a second. Brother B just said some shit that didn't get blocked. He said America can be so accommodating. Yeah. To
It
motherfuckers
is.
for motherfuckers who scam here, for motherfuckers who washed up on the shore.
Nugget for you, Shannon. Shannon, here's another nugget for you. Dallas County, where I live, has some of the highest insurance in America. Do you want to know why?
Mm-mm.
Because
I mean, I do want to know why. I don't know why, but I do want to know.
The reason why Dallas County has some of the highest insurance in the country is because the same people who can't do a simple financial transaction are allowed to get licenses. If you can't speak English,
what kind of license?
how can you
Whoa! What kind of license?
Yes, they get licenses.
Driver's license?
But they can't speak English though, Shannon. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Y'all. They're illegal, but they can drive legally?
They can't. If they can't speak the language, how can they read a sign to understand what to do? And no, Frida, they cannot read or speak English. They have to have an interpreter. We have to have people that have badges on their shirts that say I speak Spanish. And guess what? I do speak Spanish, but I keep letting them think I'm a nigga because when they get irate, they call me out my name. I want to record it. And so then when my managers and I repeat,
well, they call you a nigga. They can't finish a goddamn financial transaction. They can call you a nigga. You mocha chocolate.
I had a woman. Shannon, I had a woman come in. She was irate. And this woman went ham, and I understood everything she said.
Illegal? Is she illegal? I mean, what? I'm saying, like, she don't speak the English?
She didn't. She asked for a Spanish-speaking person. I am a Spanish-speaking person. She just didn't understand that I did. And while the Spanish-speaking chick was interpreting and trying to override all the bullshit she was saying, when I went into the manager's office and I repeated to them word for word what she said in English, they were like, "You understand Spanish?" I said, "No, I habla español very well." I said, I could call myself a Latina. I said, that woman called me everything but a child of God, and y'all let her sit there and do it because y'all thought that I'm just a nigga. I said, let me tell you what you're not going to do, sirs and ma'ams. Be careful who you playing with out here. I said, because if I'd have raised up on her in Spanish, I'd have lost my job.
She cussed you out in Spanish?
She called me everything but a child of God.
Okay, so here's what you need to do. You need to download that INS app. And when they get to coming in that motherfucker, you be like, hold on a second. My daughter's texting me. Hold on a second. And just open that INS app up and say, I got one. And let them know. Because I bet you that, I bet the bitch built like SpongeBob. You know how them big, they be them big back bitches.
Shannon,
and then Shannon,
I wanted to tell Inez and crew. Inez and your crew. Inez, what you're not going to do, Inez, is sit here and talk to me or talk about me. And you know what it was about? She wanted a $530 comforter that was already marked down 75%. She wanted to add her 25% coupon on top of the 75% that she was already getting.
Wait a minute.
Are you crazy?
This bitch don't speak the English, so she's probably illegal. What you doing if you're buying a $500 comforter? Bitch, you didn't have shoes 6 months ago. What are you doing buying a $500 comforter? You better go get one of them goddamn Mexican blankets and shit that y'all be having in Cinco de Mayo. Cutting a hole in the motherfucker and putting it over your shoulders. $530 comforter?
That we marked down to $132.
These motherfuckers are sleeping on the burlap sacks and they want to come over here and get 800 thread count. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. What?
You did.
We got people that's got fucking feces floating through their front yard, like how we see motherfucking geese. They got feces floating through their front yard, and you let these motherfuckers swim up to America, and in 6 months they in a store trying to buy a goddamn $500 comforter.
Ralph Lauren.
No, See, they come over this bitch wearing Crocs out of necessity. Now you trying to buy Ralph Lauren? This motherfucker's working 7 days a week, can't buy Ralph Lauren.
I can't do it. And I work 6 days a week, and I can't do it.
So she was getting a 75% off, and she was trying to apply how much more?
25% more.
Well, goddamn, she's trying to get it for free. 75 plus 25 is 100. She probably just trying to walk out with it. What's wrong with her? We already gave you enough free shit.
We had to mark it down because it was what they call non-congruent, which means somebody ordered it online, and instead of sending it back to the warehouse, we wanted to sell it. So we have to mark it down because it's one of a kind at this point. It's an online order. We don't have it in the store. So we have to automatically mark it down. So basically you want a $530 comforter for $132 and you want 25% on top of that.
See, here's the thing. It wasn't good enough that they let her come over here. Gave her some housing and some resources. Now she gonna get into the retail outlets. You know, I mean, see, this is what happens when you let a motherfucker come in here that's not. So I'm saying, and shout out to Sunday Night Smoke. I just saw him get in here, brother. What's happening?
Yes. Hey, Smoke. But Shannon, I forgot to tell you that when I told her I was the manager, because I am the manager in training for the whole entire department, I run the whole first floor of Macy's. Okay. She said, I want to talk to a different manager. Bitch.
Oh. Yeah, you better download that motherfucking INS app. It's time to send a couple motherfuckers.
Here's the killer. Then when my Spanish-speaking other manager came, and she stood in agreement with me. She wanted somebody else after.
So she wanted a third manager. She got an essay. She got an essay, but now she wants somebody else.
Yeah, she had an essay. And when my essay showed up, Sana, her name is Sana. Sana said, Rochelle, what's the problem? And I explained to her she wanted a Spanish-speaking manager. And my Spanish-speaking manager told her exactly what I said. She said, well, you could call the customer service and try to apply for a Macy's card and get your extra 25% if you want to. And she said in Spanish, is that going to benefit her? And she said, absolutely. She's the one doing the transaction. This bitch didn't even want to get a Macy's card because it was going to help me. Bitch, are you crazy?
She said, is that going to help you?
Because I do. I get percentages. And she said,
I know that's where you got to quote it. That's why you always offer every customer, because the law of averages goes up. They'll apply for it. I get it. I understand. So she didn't want to see you come up. She didn't want to do it to get her extra 25%. She just wanted to complain to somebody until she got. See, that's the thing. That's that shit. They let them come over here and they complain until they get what they want. They complain.
Smoke said what you said, call ICE and stay.
I'm trying to tell you. Be like, you know what? Let me call the manager. ICE. Hold on one quick second. And then I would just put in, it's this big back bitch over here in linen. It's the big back one, with the ponytail. Yep. I put it right in there.
Ponytail, and she had a ponytail, and she had a light mustache.
So she came in that bitch before she fucking waxed. Send her ass back. Be like, look, I think she may be trans. So just come on in here because she got a mustache and a big back.
And since you got jokes, I got jokes for you too. You say I'm Becky with the good hair. My hair was better than hers.
Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. I don't even do that shit no more because I done seen a lot of Spanish-speaking motherfuckers that really needed some detangler. There's some nappy-headed Spanish-speaking motherfuckers out here. They try to get their shit cut and keep it low. They don't like to let that shit grow out a little bit because that shit is nappy as a goat ass. They talk that shit, but that's why they like to keep their shit low because they let it grow to some length. Oh, yeah. They don't even know how to work that shit when it's long.
Like I said, my hair was better than hers. And she didn't have no edges either. Just saying.
These motherfuckers have literally scared this country. They've scared this country into a goddamn corner. Nobody wants to say anything to him. I wish I would. Motherfucker, you are visiting this bitch. You are visiting. And I don't know if you're actually going to be able to stay much longer. So don't fuck with me.
And then here's the killer, Shannon. After all this hoopla for 45 minutes, and she done fucked my whole rotation up, she done fucked my lineup, she done fucked my whole department up. Guess what the bitch did when we finally got a man? My other manager, Jason, came because he's Cuban. He speaks Spanish too. I guess she thought a man, she could finesse a man, and he told her the same shit. After 95 minutes of her bullshit, do you know this bitch walked away without the comforter?
Because she went 0 for 4. She went 0 for 4 in that bitch. 2 people speaking Spanish. Nobody's buying this shit. They need to understand the motherfuckers who are rolling with you, they've been converted. They understand they are Americans. She's not trying to be an American. She's just trying to be a motherfucker who's grifting the resources, trying to get all her shit for her family, get Hector's ass over here so he can get a goddamn landscaping company so they can work under the table for the next 6 years. Then they'll get Pedro over to this bitch. Let Pedro take the motherfucker over. They are the new Arabs. Oh. These motherfuckers come over here, they get their little businesses and shit. They don't pay no taxes. Huh?
Oh, we can talk about the diaspora too, because I got into it with a Nigerian woman today.
They call you Nakata? They call you Nakata?
No, Mrs. Nawat Ebo.
How'd she get over here? Where'd they drop her out of? They drop her out of an education.
Look, she had to go look in her wallet for her social security number, goddammit.
What? Oh, so she really is here. So she a new nigga. So she don't know her social security number by heart. That's how you know they're immigrants too. We all know our social security number by heart. We learned our social security number.
Here's the other thing. The kids be translating for them. I told you.
Yeah, because the kids know English. It'd be the old motherfuckers that don't know English.
In the house speak English, and it's usually the children. Didn't we have this discussion before? The babies be counting their money and shit for them. It's so sad. But Mrs. Nawat Ebo gonna try to barter with me like she's still in the Nigerian common market. I had to remind Mrs. Ebo, you are in Macy's in East Dallas, bitch. You don't
ain't got to mind her shit. You tell her look down at her feet. She got shoes on, bitch. You didn't have shoes on 6 months ago. I'm trying to tell you, we give these motherfuckers shoes.
If you'd have seen her feet, they look like hobbit feet.
You didn't point into the nail shop?
I don't even think a nail shop, like they were black, crusted, rusted. The decrepit Duchess had a whole lot of problems going on. I can't even explain. But do you know what she gave me as proof of identity, Shannon?
I don't even want to know. She
gave me her husband's student visa.
All right. Look, she gave you somebody else's shit?
Because the card is in his name. Because the Macy's card is in his name.
Come on, man. I'm not really feeling this.
I know if I see some, I'll let you know, but I've been saying it right here. No. She gave me her husband's student visa.
Student visa. That's like
passport. So they let them in the country without passports.
That's like somebody asking for my identification and shit, and I give them my picture with Ray at her class reunion. Here you go. I mean, what the fuck? That has nothing to do with her.
They're letting them in the country without passports.
So they just board in a plane over there, and then they drop over here, and then they in?
Because the student visa obviously gives them, but they don't even have passports, Shannon. And the Mexicans, excuse me, I hate to use Mexicans probably, but the Mexicans don't even have that. They don't even have any proof of identity. You ask them to show proof of identity when they're trying to return shit, they be looking at you like, "Ke?" They get confused.
They don't know they need an ID to return shit?
No.
I guess they figured they didn't need an ID to steal the shit.
Any, Shannon, they don't happy.
See, that's the difference between us. See, we don't live by these border states and shit. Y'all catching hell when these motherfuckers wash up on the goddamn shore, and then they see the big ass department stores and shit. They walk in that motherfucker. They have no idea what's going on.
We touched on this briefly, but I will tell you this. Do you know how much microaggression I catch on a daily that I'm not used to being from the north? And because my northern tendencies kick in, bruh, you're not gonna talk to me like that. I understand that I don't look like what you think I am, but I am a full-blooded, full-throated nigga, and I will rock you, dog.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. That's what I'm trying to say. That bitch in Victoria's Secret. That bitch, come on
Shannon,
here.
you would be doing a GoFundMe to get me. Shannon, you would be doing a whole live fest to get me out of jail.
I turn into Lou Rawls and shit. I do a motherfucking telethon. I get on this bitch. I go get me a motherfucking tuxedo and shit. And I be like, look.
We gotta get her out.
We gotta get her out. We gotta get her out. So I would start all kinds of motherfucking campaigns, especially because we're gonna see the video. We're gonna see this bitch laying down, convulsing in the goddamn floor, acting like she got attacked. This woman ain't hit her, ain't did shit. She, I'm like, you stinking ass bitch. She didn't touch you. And 50 years ago,
when I do touch her though, it's gonna be a motherfucking reason. Call them people because I'm a cleaner. I'm a cleaner.
But see,
and y'all gonna be all live on the social medias.
But you know, the funny thing is, kind of made me think like, what you know, I wouldn't have did it because I'm not gonna do that to a woman. You know, I have my standards. Now I wouldn't do that to a woman, but a big back bitch like that, I'd have put her in a headlock. I'd at least put her into a headlock, and I'd have ran her into the fucking sock drawer or some shit, you know. And be like, hey, I didn't hit her. I'd have swung her around and shit. She'd have knocked out a couple gondolas. I wouldn't have hit her, but you ain't gonna. We didn't know. I can't join the cast because I'm on the road. Oh, okay.
Shannon,
I didn't know you was rolling.
Look, Shannon, I'm still here. I'm making myself a cocktail. Don't worry about it. I'm still here.
You dropped it, shit. I was looking up at the ceiling. I was like, oh shit, she done fell back laughing. But here's the thing. What I'm talking about here, anybody want to come on this motherfucker that comes in here, ain't that what I'd have knocked that motherfucker. Kimmy, you know I'm technical with my shit. You know I done been a part of that retail game. Gondolas. Knock one of them motherfuckers right over. So, here you go. If you dealing with these broads like this, if you having to deal with these dudes like this.
Every day, Chad, every motherfucking day.
You need to be recording some of this shit. Like you need to be catching some of the audio. You might not be able to do the video. It's too
I can't do video because I can't use my phone where there's carpet, but I can definitely do some audio for you.
You got to catch some audio just because, you know, I mean, shit, probably 1 out of every 3 of your customers is goddamn Latino or something. So
no,
catch some.
No, not 1 out of 3, 4 out of 5, motherfucker. What you mean?
Are you in Macy's or are you in Macios? Are you in Macios? You ain't in Macy's, you in Macios.
Do you understand me?
Oh my God.
I live in East Dallas. The name of the town that I live in is called Mesquite. Okay?
Yeah, because that was like Cheech. Cheech lives in East LA. What, do all the Mexicans like to stay on the east side? He was East LA, you East Dallas. Is that where all the essays stay on the east?
No,
why do they like the east so much? They stay on the east side. They like to stay on the east side.
I don't know. Jan, I have no idea.
But if these motherfuckers can't speak English, if they can't speak English, how can they get driver's license? Don't they gotta
Okay, back to the driver's licenses. Here's the thing. My thing is how do you get a driver's license? How do you get a driver's license if you can't speak English? And
I don't
ignore
know.
my battery. Just ignore the battery. Okay.
Oh, you back? Yeah, it's we know now. Rochelle just got a new bird. That's not a smoke detector battery. She got a bird, and it stays up at night with her.
Okay.
That's just her bird chirping.
And I have to address Smoke. Smoke, you are hysterical. And Smoke, I swear to God on everything. When I get a chance to talk to you again in person, bruh. But yes, they get so Dallas County, where I live, has some of the highest insurance in the country because they let these people get insured. They cause accidents because they don't know the language, and so it makes everybody else's insurance rates go high. It almost makes me not want to buy. It makes me not want to buy a car here because I'm scared to drive. Because these motherfuckers don't understand what rojo and verde. They don't understand left and right and shit. You understand me? They can't read English.
Do they do the sign like, where it's English? Rojo is red.
No.
So they don't know what none of this shit means.
No.
They just see the red, yellow, and green. They don't know what that means.
Yes. No. How are they getting driver's licenses, dog?
And a stop sign doesn't mean anything. They can't spell. They don't know what stop is.
Because they don't know what the fuck it means. I've seen them do rolling stops through pedestrian crosswalks, Shannon.
They're not really rolling them. They don't even know what they are. So it's not like they know Shannon, it's a stop sign.
Because you're a driver, I've seen them slow down and do rolling stops.
You ever seen the motherfuckers drive? You ever seen the motherfuckers drive in Mexico? I seen the motherfuckers drive in Mexico. I see why their cars all fucked up. Don't nobody even use a brake pedal down there. They just fucking just drive.
They out here like the Flintstones, my nigga.
I'm telling you. You see a motherfucker reach out and start grabbing sand and shit, that motherfucker ain't got no brakes. He just trying to slow his shit down.
Here's another thing I found out too. Do you know they can have an interpreter in the car during their driver's test? What part of the game is that?
What do you mean they need an interpreter? Why do you need an interpreter?
Yes. Shannon? Uh-oh.
I'm back. We back. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
No, but I'm saying they can have interpreters in the car with them when they're doing their driver's test.
Okay, but I'm saying, why do they need interpreters? Like, what can an interpreter do for you?
Because they can't speak English.
Okay, so here's the thing. If they can't speak English and the interpreter's there, wait a minute. So they're reciting the driving instructions to them?
Yes.
Okay, but what happens once you get this motherfucker the license? You ain't gonna have nobody in the car with him then.
That's my entire point. You feel me? While you got your groovy jazz going in the background.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it tonight? Can you hear it? I got it. I got it in a different port, so I didn't know if it was coming through clear or not.
Yes, I can hear your groovy jazz. I appreciate it. But Sunday Night Smoke is having a lot of jokes in this motherfucking chat.
Yeah, he rolling and shit, talking shit.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I'm telling you, when you get to talking about them motherfuckers, I believe people be slowing this shit down. I done dropped the signal 2-3 times. Because we speaking specifically about some shit and they don't like it. And they just slow our shit down, lose the signal, it pops right back up. And we're really not saying anything what they would consider hate speech.
This is all factual. This is not slanderous. This is not race hating. This is not talking about them as a people or a culture. This is just what is legally happening.
Just shit we go through, man. Hey, and you know what? You know what they gonna stop doing too? So last night I had to go get some extracting shit for I had to go get some grain alcohol, so I had to go to the liquor store. I don't go to liquor stores a lot. So
are you making edibles with Everclear, nigga? Are you really doing that?
You got to get the cannabis off the plant. You got to extract it with grain alcohol. Absolutely. And then you got to cook the alcohol. Then you got to cook the alcohol off the. It's a whole process.
Sir, sir. All you had to say was grain alcohol. I want no parts. I'm good.
The only way you can truly strip cannabis off the plant, you got like if I could get moonshine up here at a good price, I'd do moonshine. Moonshine is great for fucking extractions. I've had some cost too much.
Sir. That's why people okay, I'm not gonna say that on the HAPPS. We're not gonna have that conversation. Anyway, we're gonna stick to Inez and Hector. Okay? We're gonna stick to them.
So
today, at the end of my shift, because today was the 1-day sale, and guess who they picked to be the corporate guinea pig while we had our corporate visit, because we're the biggest store in Dallas County.
That's right, Sonny. Mm-hmm. Say it again. So you were the, say it again, corporate what?
Guinea pig.
Why? Why the corporate guinea pig?
Because like my other boss, Kiki, said, she said, you're pretty, you're articulate, I'm a nigga. I know why you put me out here, Kiki. I have a vocabulary that I use very well. I know how to, look, the AAPS comes over me like this. I'd be like, hello, how are you? I am so happy to see you today. Come this way, I can show you this. I got my planograms together. I can do the whole Vanna White black version. You understand? I know. That's what AAPS taught us how to do, Shan. That AAPS training kicks in quick. That Ann Arbor Public School training is phenomenal. For those who don't know, Ann Arbor Public School system will take you to places you've never been.
I look at people. What's up, Ethics Radio? What's good with you? I look at these people sometimes as ungrateful because they come over and they're disrespectful. They get into our retail establishments.
They're very disrespectful. I had a white man today, a corporate white man, one of the heads of Macy's corporate, asked me. He said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You know they're going to be disrespectful. He said, how do you claim your ethnicity?
Wait a minute. Was he was an executive of Macy's?
Yeah. After our walkthrough, and I did my whole little, Django walk for the white men. He asked me how would I qualify my ethnicity, and I said, why is that important? And this is what this white man said to me today, Shannon. A white man, an older white man, a boomer. He's probably a boomer. I said, why is that important? He said, I've never met a woman of color who was as poised and graceful and knowledgeable and comfortable in her position. I said, sir, you sound like a plantation owner.
Why did he say person of color? Why didn't he,
When I said you sound like a plantation owner, he said, I wasn't trying to be offensive. I said, words are power, sir. You need to be very careful. I said, I am nobody's Bedouin. That's not what this is.
Person of color.
I said, you're not going to trick me into some kind of dinner and drinks with this, trying to figure out what I am. I said, I am a black woman who happens to have curly hair and golden skin. Just understand that. And I'm knowledgeable about what your corporation is trying to do in a very short amount of time. And he said to me, I'm very impressed. Carry on, sir, with your white ass.
So I gotta go back to the beginning. I'm stuck. I got all that. He said you're doing a great job. I got all that. But he said, they're going to be disrespectful. No. I don't know they're going to be disrespectful because I'm not disrespectful. I don't start
You're
out
not
that way.
them. You understand why I look the way I look, Shannon. You understand that there's an Eve gene and that we can come in any kind of consequence, shape, fashion, form, color, coloration of any kind. They don't understand that. That amazes them.
No. I think you might have mistook. I mean, I get it. What I'm saying is, he says they're going to be disrespectful. I'm not sure how he knows they're going to be disrespectful, and then they still allow them to patronize the store. See, there's a level of disrespect that I'm really trying to talk about here, because if they know they're going to walk into the establishment and they're going to be disrespectful, then why ain't they walk the fuck up out the store? Because see, you don't.
Dollars make sense. They don't care about that. They want you to overlook that to get the sale. We have
overlook a bigoted motherfucker who doesn't belong here.
Yes, absolutely.
Overlook a bigoted motherfucker who needed an interpreter to get a driver's license.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because we have a sales goal we have to meet retaining by day. Like today, because of the 1 day sale, our sales goal was almost $100,000. And guess what? We met that bitch and then some. Only because you have to just act like you're not who you are, and it's just act like this don't matter. Because they don't care about any of that. Because had this been a different kind of person, had a different kind of manager, had you been my manager, Shannon, you would have taken the comforter lady and had her escorted out the building, right?
Yeah, I'd have just took it right off the counter and been like, here, let me grab that. Here, hold on 1 second. Security! She's got to go. She's got to go.
And guess who our security is? The head of our security. Guess who our head of security is?
Who, Ramon?
No. We call her LT, but her name is Latifah. She's a very, very nicely built, masculine presenting woman. Bitch, where?
Their name Latifah?
But no, we call her LT. We call her LT.
Oh, like Lawrence Taylor?
No, I said no, as in lieutenant, because she served and she's a veteran.
Okay.
We call her LT because she's a veteran. Out of respect, that's how she preserves when she's at work. She's LT. You know what I mean?
Okay, but here's the thing. So she down by law? She down by law?
Oh yeah, she's black for real.
Okay, so here's the thing. So when Inez comes in that bitch with her peso card, and she's got a gazillion pesos on that motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
You know, they come in there real proud and shit. You know, some of them be built. A gazillion. Some of them be built. Remember how the cartoons and shit, and the muscular dudes, their shoulders be way out here, and then their bodies.
That's why I'm laughing, shit. I got tears in my eyes.
They come up in that motherfucker, and they shit be all the way back like that. Like, look, man.
Shannon,
I don't know what's getting.
You said a gazillion pesos. I'm dead, dog.
I'm trying to tell you, they just got that direct deposit, and they sitting up there with 17 quadrillion pesos on that motherfucker, and want you to convert $132 for a motherfucking comforter. Like, bitch, I'll give you these 2-ply garbage bags just like you've been having, and take your ass up out this motherfucker. I mean, if I'm giving you 75% off and I'm telling you you can't get no more unless you can fill out the motherfucking Macy's card, and you can't fill that out because you cannot speak of the English, get the fuck out of here.
She can't fill it out because you don't have a social security number, bitch.
Oh, wait a minute. So she's all zeros? She's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0? Oh, hell no.
That's why she didn't want to fill out the Macy's card, because she can't fill out the social security number. You don't have one.
Yeah.
And then here come LT looking like Cleo, but she got a short haircut from Set It Off. And me and LT done made friends. So whenever LT see me on camera, LT will go over the whole loudspeaker. She'd be like, Rochelle and kids, do you have a problem? She's done it before. She's like, Rochelle and kids, do you have a problem? She'll come from wherever she's at. Like, do we got to get busy one time?
Look, all I need to know is you tell LT, them big stout motherfuckers, you got to hit them low. So she need to get in a 3-point stance and come at her right. Take one of them knot knees out and you be good. She'll slip right up out them crocs. Take one of them knot knees out and she'll be good. Look, what do you say? A gazillion pesos is $50. So see, that's why she needed. She be goddamn well. She didn't have enough on that fucking card. She didn't have enough on that card. She came in there with that Roberto Clemente visa and thought she was gonna do something and shit. And she had 17.
Shannon Keith McFall. Say Roberto Clemente visa again, nigga. I swear to
that bitch had a Jose Feliciano MasterCard and thought she was gonna run wild with it.
What did you just say? What did you just say? Say it again.
Jose Feliciano MasterCard.
Oh, Shannon Keith. We're not gonna do this today. I'm not doing it. I'm calling you about your whole government. I'm talking about your whole government in public.
All I know.
We're not doing this today.
You get these motherfuckers.
Where is Rachel? Why isn't she monitoring you? Where is Rachel at?
She's with the grandbaby. She got to hold the fort down.
Where is Rachel at? Why does you have no filter right now? Where is she?
I'm sitting over here with the green curtain and shit. I'm sitting over here with the green curtain tonight. See, here's the thing. We done let all this shit fuck us up. I'm telling you, they ruling the roost. These border states, y'all catching hell, and if they make it past y'all the first line of defense. See, what y'all really are down there, y'all first responders. Y'all see down, and y'all the first responders.
And we catching motherfucking hell down here, nigga.
Y'all the first responders. And when they make it past y'all and get up into these other states, oh yeah, you can't tell them shit. I'm trying to tell you. You can't see, and you know right now that when they don't complain and you just see them just kind of milling around and shit like that, they don't find a problem with these detention camps and different shit like that. A detention camp or a jail cell is 10 times better than what they had in their native land. You don't leave.
Hello, Epic Radio. All is well. I am good. Thank you for asking.
Appreciate your knowledge on 101 days. Appreciate you. You've been here at least.
I meant to tell you too, Shannon. Congratulations on your 101 days. You've been very entertaining.
It's not really no feat to celebrate. I just saw it when it popped up. It told me I was there 100 earlier. But you know what, man? I'm on here. I'm doing it. I'm in this space, so you know it's all good. Here's the thing. You up out of here, cuz it's 2:00.
No, she said my battery. She said my battery is fucking with her dog.
You can't deal with that chirping in the background and shit.
You can't deal with that. He's like, it's too much, Mom.
The sound is fucking with my dog. Oh, that's what it is. It's fucking with her dog. It's fucking with her dog. My fault. My fault and shit. But yeah, we in a situation where now, you know, dogs hear sounds totally different. So I can imagine that yeah, and she has a small dog, so it might be fucking with its ears.
He's a baby. Oh, Shannon, did you see the other Karen incident when the man said, I got a wife and she was Hispanic, she worked for Kaiser Permanente and swore to God he stole her son's phone, and the boy ran up with the phone and she told the nigga to go fuck himself?
What?
Ain't that a bitch?
Where is that on?
Oh, it's all over the place. It was a Hispanic bitch. She would work for Kaiser Permanente. Now Kaiser Permanente is investigating. She followed this nigga from the Walmart parking lot to the doors and swore to God he stole her son's phone. Then the son pulls up with the phone, and she didn't even have enough humility to apologize. Told the nigga to go fuck himself.
How old was him? How old was the boy?
Like 8 or 9.
She told a little boy to go fuck himself?
No. She told the man the black man she had accused of stealing the phone.
Right.
Because he was in the vicinity.
Okay.
And her son had basically left the phone in the car and went back to get it. but she was texting the phone and wasn't getting a response quick enough, I guess. So when the son ran up and had the phone in his hand, now she feels stupid. She didn't even have enough humility to say I'm sorry. She told the grown ass man to go fuck himself. That's the example you set for your kids.
She done accused this man of stealing her phone, and when it was found out that her little boy had the phone, she told the man that she accused to go fuck himself?
Yes. On camera. She called the police and everything. Now her job, Kaiser Permanente, is investigating. She about to lose
Who
her
she work
job.
for? Who she work for? Who she work for?
Kaiser Permanente.
Oh, well, she needs to be non-permanente.
No, she about to lose her job.
She needs to be no permanent. She needs to be terminente, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Are you fucking kidding me?
She followed this man to the whole parking lot.
See, here's the thing. They say if you go by 2 cash registers, that's theft. If you go by 2 cash registers, you don't have the intentions to pay for that on your way out the store. That's how they can get you. I don't know if the rules changed, but this was back in the old days. They said if you
that's
walk
still the rule. That's still the rule.
2 cash registers, your ass on the way to theft. If you leave the store, can't do nothing. You got to go to your car. I got to go to mine.
Guess what?
If
I
you
work
pass
for Macy's. Guess what? I work for Macy's. I'm a manager. I can see a bitch with a whole bag full of Polo, and I'm a salute her. It's not my shit. I don't give a fuck. Take that shit.
No, I'm talking about her following this man outside.
I'm not following no motherfucking body.
She said she followed him.
Yes, she followed him to the whole parking lot to the front door, and then her little boy ran up to her with the phone, and she told this man to go fuck himself.
Okay, so that's stalking. It's aggravated stalking.
Yes. Slander and libel. Defamation of character.
Did she call him nigger?
No, she said go fuck himself. That's aggressive. That's aggressive verbal assault.
She got at least 5 charges. How come the police didn't show up?
Yeah, no, the police was there, and the police gonna say, "I'm sorry about that, bitch. Arrest that bitch."
Sorry about what? When he made the cuffs too tight? What did he say? I'm sorry, ma'am. I made the cuffs too tight.
No, he said the cop gonna say, "I'm sorry about that." Ain't that a bitch?
To the man who was told to go fuck himself?
Yes.
Oh, he didn't need to show up then. It's amazing. It's amazing how he showed up to say he was sorry.
To arrest the nigga, but the nigga didn't need to be arrested. You know what I'm saying?
If he'd have just pushed him, if he'd have just pushed her just to get him up off her, they'd arrest him for assault. If he
was aggressive.
I don't matter.
She slandered.
I don't matter. They all aggressive.
What you call it? Felonious stalking. Felonious stalking. Is that a law?
You know what? Ain't nothing gonna change in this bitch. It was in the Capitol, and that's why it's really not getting the traction in white America. But when that terrorist tried to climb through that window and was shot by that Secret Service person, they're now trying to laud her as some type of hero. She's not a
motherfucking criminal.
Terrorist. She was trying to crawl through a window so she could go do bodily harm.
Let's call her what she is. She's a criminal, Shannon.
Criminal. She's a miscreant. She's a miscreant.
She is not a veteran. She is not a white woman. She is a criminal.
She lost all her veteran status.
Breaking and entering is a crime.
Breaking and entering a federal building, you lose all your status in the military.
No, you lose your motherfucking life. They shoot to kill. They don't give no fucks.
Man.
Anybody who knows anything, especially military people, know a Capitol building.
Was who black or white? Was who black or white? Ethics. The woman at the Capitol building, she was white.
And they killed her.
You ain't heard of Ashley Babbitt? She crawled up in that window.
Who the fuck is an Ashley Babbitt?
Ashley Babbitt was the bitch they killed. She trying to crawl through the window.
Oh, that was that white bitch that fell out the window. with Tutu or the motherfucking dome. Who cares? Fuck you, Babbitt. Fuck you. You are breaking and entering federal property. You die. Straight up. I don't care about your
Off
service
again.
to this country. Uh-oh.
Off again. Yeah, so we talking way too much shit tonight. There's absolutely no fucking way my signal lose. I don't lose my signal like this. I ain't lost my signal like this all week long going from StreamYard. See, they about to get pissed. They about to piss me off here. They about to piss me off fucking with my shit. Notice how the mainstream hasn't once called any of the people from jail. What do you mean? They scared. They are scared. People are getting let off with no jail time. They've had some sentences where some of these people haven't even gotten jail time.
They let the man ask for vegan food in jail. I've been to jail. Let me tell you what you're not gonna do is asking for no special diet. Your ass will die.
He said, I ain't gonna eat unless I get vegan food. I'd have been like, okay.
You will die, bitch. You will die today.
I'd have been like, okay, I get you. All right, like, let me go get your menu card and I'll be right back.
Shannon,
yeah, I'd have came back in 7 days to see.
Shannon, I've been to jail. You will motherfucking die, nigga.
He got the request in, and within 3 days, he had vegan
Shannon,
food.
you hear what I'm telling you?
By
you will die.
By 3 days, he'd have been eating a pork sandwich. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'd have kept coming back in there.
Look, you'd have been eating a pocket. You'd have been eating a sour cream and onion pocket, nigga, before it was over.
Give me 72 hours with him and no water and no food. And when you roll up to that motherfucking cell, he'll be like,
Shannon,
pork sandwich.
Shannon. No, Shannon. He'd have been eating a pocket made with the sour cream and onion chips and the noodles in the bag. He'd have been eating a pocket, nigga. I swear to God.
He'd have been eating chitlins. That nigga would have ate chitlins in 3 days. Can I get a bowl of chitlins, please? Can I get a bowl of chitlins?
Let me tell you,
motherfucker.
I've been to jail, Shannon. It's not cute. You will die in that bitch. Are you serious?
They walked in with guns and Confederate flags and trying to act like it didn't happen. That was just it was our imagination. Said it was on a tour. Like, what kind of tour? Donald Trump said, go down there and get your justice.
Donald Trump set them up for the motherfucking kill, nigga.
All they serve in jail is outdated food, will make you sick as hell. I tell you what, I'd have gave him 72 hours. And he could have talked that vegan shit if he'd have wanted to.
72 hours, Shannon, he'd have drank the water out the toilet bowl. I promise you.
Yeah. Can I get a little ice with this water? Can I get a little ice?
He'd have drank the water out the toilet bowl. He'd have drank water out the toilet bowl. I promise you he would have. I promise. He would have did it.
When they let that motherfucker pick his menu, I'm like, oh, ain't nobody going to jail. Ain't nobody going to jail on this. They let that motherfucker
First of all,
pick.
what prison do you? Oh, can I tell you a little fun fact I learned the other day, Shannon?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who owns most of the commissary for most of the prisons in America?
It's a rich motherfucker already, ain't it? It's a rich motherfucker that we know already, ain't it? Yeah. I heard the name, but I can't. It ain't coming to my mind right now. But it's one of them rich motherfuckers that
You know who it is? I know who it is.
No. Tell us.
Bob Barker.
The Price is Right.
Bob Barker. Yes, he owns every commissary in the country, nigga. Bob Barker. That's how he makes his money. So when they ordering moon pies and shit, yeah, it's him. It's him. Bob motherfucking Barker.
Bob Barker's the goodie man?
Yeah.
I know that the motherfucker that owns the Detroit Pistons is a major
Bob
stockholder
Barker
in the
owns
JPay.
the commissary for every major prison in the country.
So okay, so and now when you say that, and ethics, I believe ethics put that up. Bob Barker's dead? I didn't know he was dead.
Well, his estate still runs it because whatever, he still owns, they still run that shit.
Well, yeah, it could be like Walmart and shit. Sam Walton's dead, but his kids still running shit. I don't know.
See, Brian Johnson just put it up. Is this a BobBarker.com? Absolutely. Absolutely.
So he owns that, and then you got the motherfucker that owns the Pistons is a major stockholder of JPay. You know, and you go to jail and you got to pay that $3 a minute and shit. He owns that shit.
Did you know that Michael Jordan is a major landholder for future prisons being built?
A landholder for future prisons being built. Yes. I did not know.
He bought the land already for you niggas buying Jordans.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I heard he was big into prisons, but I didn't know he owned a lot of land that they're going to build.
He's a major landholder. He don't even on the back end. He on the front end. You got to pay me first, bitch.
You ain't building shit on my land. You got to buy this land.
Exactly.
Well, you get his off the top. I get it. That ain't a bad gig. You ain't got to be.
But you got all these niggas buying your Jordans. You know, do you understand? Do you see where it fucks up my spirit though? Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh. We talking too greasy, Shan.
Look, I already said
I'm not. Shan, we talking too greasy. We talking too greasy.
I already know. But see, they gotta understand where I'm going with this. I just got on this motherfucker. I wasn't expecting nobody to be on this bitch. It's 2:30. I wasn't expecting nobody to be on this motherfucker.
I don't sleep, Shannon. You know that, right?
I know where I'm at with it. Look, I had to make sure. For some reason, I was like, I didn't make CBD tincture. So I was like, let me go ahead and do that tonight. And then I was in a headspace earlier.
Okay, I have a good vocabulary. What the fuck is a tincture, nigga? What the fuck is that?
You never heard of a tincture? So a tincture is...
I've heard of it and I read it. I don't really exactly know what it means. I know what it is in context of the sentence. Understand? I don't exactly know what it means.
In a nutshell, it's liquid medicine. It's just liquid medicine.
Okay.
A tincture...
You know how you've seen a word, read a word, don't really have an understanding of what it actually means?
TINCTURE.
I know how to spell it. I've seen it and read it. Didn't really know it. Didn't understand it. I have the context.
You said never seen. You said never seen nigga use it. That's all I think. You just don't see every day motherfuckers don't use the word tincture and shit. You know, I use technical words.
I know you're an Ann Arborite. I use some big words too, and I've heard that word. What the fuck is that?
An alternative medical practitioner. I've got to talk the King's English. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again one time.
I'm an alternative medical practitioner.
Nigga, I appreciate you with your vocabulary. You use that AAPS shit to the highest.
Rakim is also in Lynchburg, Virginia this weekend. What up? All right. Man, I was just watching an interview and when Rakim was talking about when he first heard Summertime and heard Will Smith bite his whole fucking stilo. Shit was pretty funny and shit.
And Big Daddy Kane is coming to Dallas, so I get to hear "Warm It Up, Kane, Warm It Up, Kane, Warm It Up, Kane."
I can't believe he still dances like that and shit after all these years. That motherfucker is.
And guess what? He still has his breath. He can still warm it up, Kane. Warm it up, Kane. Oh my God, it's amazing.
He's still lyrical. You going to see Rakim this weekend? You going to see Rakim?
I'm going to see. No, they come next weekend. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, and I forgot who else is coming, but they coming next weekend. They coming to Dallas Fort Worth next weekend.
So that's all. We ain't had no good concerts up here yet.
Well, Texas is wide open. Look, Texas opened up and said, "Fuck the rest of the world. We gonna do this shit come hell or high water."
Y'all keep getting them goddamn essays crossing the border and shit and swimming up on the shore. Y'all about to have a Menudo concert down in that motherfucker. It's gonna be Menudo.
Okay, can I just say this on some personal shit? If you see me in a picture with a Mexican, don't judge me. Do not judge me. Don't judge me.
Okay, yeah, because when they come over here with that Julio Cesar Chavez visa,
No. I'm looking for one of them El Chapo ass niggas. I need one of them.
Who?
El Chapo. I need one of them niggas.
Oh, you don't want to do that. You get cut up in 32 pieces. that day can start off with some cervezas and tacos, and you get in up in
my mouth's a little too slick. Yeah, my mouth's a little too slick. You probably right.
You don't want to be an El Chapo. You don't want to be an El Chapo side piece.
I'm not humble enough for that. I'm not humble enough for that.
I have an inside man. All right.
I had a Mexican dude in the wheelchair trying to holler at me. I thought the shit was funny.
You said really, what? Really you had a Mexican holler at you and he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Yes. He was funny. He was cute. He had a whole bunch of money. I said, sir, we are not doing this today. You're not gonna send me to hell.
He legitimately in a wheelchair. He's just injured.
I didn't even get that far. I'm not going to hell, Shannon, for fucking with the handicap. I'm not doing it.
He tried to make a pass at you from the chair.
Yes.
He's some bold motherfuckers out here, I tell you.
He told me, he was like, don't let this chair fool you. He said, don't let this chair fool you, mama.
You see that El Chapo's wife was just arrested in Virginia?
Yes, I did. Yeah, she going to prison. She's going to prison.
Well, she's lucky she's still alive. I've dated a few Latinos. What was your experience with Latinos, Knowledge? Because you said you ain't getting married till you about 80. So what was your experience with Latinos?
We like to use knives a lot.
So here's the thing. Because it's etched in my fucking memory and I can't get it out. So a motherfucker making a pass at you from a wheelchair. I mean, he's got a whole lot of other shit he could be talking about and should be thinking about versus trying to pick up some ass in the street. You know, from his. I
wasn't in the street. I was in my Macy's mode, bruh.
Oh, so he pulled up. He pulled up literally and put his brakes on in the linen department and started spitting.
No, I was rearranging the men's department according to the planogram, and I was rearranging the Tommy Hilfiger and Polo.
And so was he in there shopping?
Yes.
Okay. You had to open up the room for him?
Yeah, we had to open up the fitting room for him. And my other manager was like, when he comes out, just take care of him. And he was just like, he kept staring at me. And I was like, what's wrong? I said, sir, what's the matter? Is there something wrong? He said, no. He said, you are just glaringly beautiful. I said, glaringly beautiful? That's a lot. He said, you're a lot. He was like, I watched you work. He was like, you managed all these people. You got the whole department together in less than 20 minutes. You watched me for 20 minutes.
Oh, that's a 20 grand, man. He's trying to get that green card. Cha-ching! Yeah, you need to pull up on him. Like literally. You need to pull up on me like, look, let me tell you something.
And he told me, and look, and Jesus told me. He said, don't let this chair fool you. I'm not gonna be in this chair forever. He said, don't let this chair fool you. I can still bench press 260 pounds, mama. He was like, you can sit anywhere you want. I promise it'll work. Oh, nigga. Oh. Okay.
What does it mean you're not gonna be in that chair forever?
No, he said I guess he's just, because he was moving the chair with his arms and his legs, he didn't have like the diminished muscle mass, so maybe he just has like a an injury, like he's going through rehab or something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or he
I
has
get it.
limited movement. But the same thing, he's at the same time. The man said, SA said he could bench press 260, so I could sit anywhere I wanted. It's
How
my
did
own work,
how
bro.
did he get in the wheelchair? How did he get in the wheelchair? Did he
He
say
said he
how
was
he
in a
got in?
car. He said he was in a car accident.
Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that it wasn't a like a bullet
No,
wound
he
and
said he
shit.
got into a car. No, he got into a car accident, and his lower C13 or some C part of his spine, and it's something that's correctable. He's going to therapy for.
Okay. All right.
But he said he could. He said he could still bench press 260, so I could sit wherever I want to sit.
Hey,
Sir, wait.
I'm telling you, he looking for a green card. He looking for a green card, and you
No,
saw.
he's a no. No, he's a citizen. No, he's a citizen. He has a social.
Oh, okay. He might not be a bad one to talk to. I mean, I don't know if you really want to fuck him when he's in a chair and everything. I don't give a fuck about how much you can bench
No,
press.
he said he prefers black girls. He said because I said, I'm black, and I said I might not just be all black. He said I don't care. I said I know your hair is curly. He said I know you probably a little crazy. You probably still carry razors and shit. He said I don't care about that. He's like I just like what I
What do you
like.
like?
He
What do
said
you
I
like
don't really
about
like.
black girls? What do you like about black girls?
He said the fact that we know how to cook.
Okay, so now I'm a little suspect because they that's one thing they do
He
teach
said
their
he
women.
said he said we know how to cook. He said the fact that we're very honest and very outspoken. And he said the fact that y'all really just don't give a fuck about a lot of shit. He said y'all not gonna deal with a lot of shit. He said I need a woman that's gonna be strong enough to stand up and tell me when I'm wrong.
Okay, I
And we're
mean,
and Hispanic women are very docile.
yeah, but I've also heard some Spanish dudes call some sisters some black bitches before, and I'm like,
Oh, let me tell you what you're not gonna do. I'm part Latina. You can't tell me. I already know
yeah, but
about
see,
that
all
because I
that
was
goes out the door when they see you as a black person. When they see you as a nigga, that all goes out the door. I'm trying to tell you, when they get mad, they true
I already
colors can
know.
come out. They
Shannon,
true.
and this is no shade to you, Shannon, but I have never wanted or desired to date outside of what I am, and that is a black
Okay.
woman. I have never
I'm,
seen a white man or Hispanic man as any desirable.
well,
As much
don't get caught up with old Mr. Bench Press because he could have stuck that bench press out in the cell block. And we
who
also know
cares?
that when they go to
But I'm
jail,
just telling
they
you,
like to fuck
I
each
have
other too.
never, ever in my 45 years of life, okay, not 45 years, I'll say 30 years of life that I've been dating men, I have never ever seen myself with anything but a black man. As much irritation and frustration and sometimes desperation as y'all cause, I have never wanted anything but one of you. And any woman on the face of the planet who has ever lived and breathed who says she don't want one is a motherfucking lie. Black men, hands down, are the elite of the men of the world. Everybody wants one of you. Y'all are so majestic and so beautiful and so royal and so amazing. Even at the lowest common denominator of what y'all can be, y'all are still the motherfucking shit. You understand me? And even though y'all irritate my spirit to my spirit to like where I hate these motherfuckers. I don't want nobody else but you. You understand? Don't nobody else
See,
claim my attention but a black man.
but they know that too.
Black men are beautiful. Black men are so magnetic. Y'all are so amazing. Like it's even at the worst, y'all are still poetic. Y'all could be poetic. Even at the worst, it's there's no words for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just have an energy. It's a vibe.
But none of that means anything when we can be treated. I'm talking not even individually, when we can be treated as a collective the way we're treated out here. All of that is known. All of that is known. Even the people that hate us come for us. So I'm not even concerning myself with. That's why I don't get caught up in all the bullshit anymore. Because as much as I know we are loved, we are hated twice as much,
Absolutely.
and we
You
are
wanna know why
systemically
you hate
hated.
it so?
No, I don't want to know why. I want to stop this shit. I'm
But
done.
it's
I'm done.
because
I'm done knowing why. I know why they fucking hate us. Shit. They can't be us, man. They can't be us. See, statistically, it looks fucked up because it's like, yeah, you wouldn't want to be black because where we are. But see, that's why we're where we're at. If we were just some mid-level motherfuckers, if we really never made no waves in this bitch and we were just going to be the help, the help. A lot of motherfuckers come over here, they're willing to be the help because they're not on anything where they're at. Most of these people come over here, they have absolutely nothing. I'm talking nothing
absolutely. Oh,
going.
I can speak for that because I see it every day. These motherfuckers come over here with mustaches, sideburns, they feet and nails be dirty. They be looking like they straight out of a motherfucking trailer park. But have the audacity to look at me like I'm crazy because I'm the one that's helping you make a transaction and you can't even do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then the ones that come in there, oh, let me talk on it. The ones that come in there with their lips full and they BBLs and they cheeks done to make them look like this. Bitch, I wish you motherfucking would.
See, and that's the thing. It's just like, when they get to
Oh,
altering
but the
themselves, they
kids, but the babies be so motherfucking pretty, Shannon. The babies be so pretty, and this bitch thinks she doing big shit because this nigga done gave her 500 to ball the fuck out. Let me tell you something, ho. What you not gonna do? One woman had the audacity to ask me, "As pretty as you are, you would just waste your life working at Macy's, bitch. Fuck you." And
why'd
everything
she
you
feel
stand
that? Why'd she feel that way?
because she was a light skinned Hispanic chick with a nigga
Mm,
that had
mm.
cash to spend on all this Polo and Tommy Hilfiger.
What'd he do for a living?
PPP loans, bitch.
So he won't be around next year.
No, he's not.
He won't be around
Because
next year.
all three of them kids was back to back to back. Two of them look like twins. So that means this bitch been pregnant for at least the last 2 years.
Mm.
She been fucking and sucking the life out this nigga because he got all this PPP loan money. You understand? And she just keeps spitting out babies, spitting out babies.
And
You
she ain't, and
understand?
he ain't doing nothing to flip that bread.
Absolutely. Not a day in Macy's spending $317.
Well, no, if he got some PPP loans, he might have put a business together and shit. And maybe he's flipping some bread.
No,
But if he just got
this
the PPP
this
loan and
nigga
got a
this
fucking
nigga came
card,
in. This nigga came in a wife beater and his pants below his ass. Shannon, come on now.
oh no, he ain't got no business. He ain't got no business. Okay,
Exactly.
I get it. I get it.
She came in her furry slides and her hair in a ponytail, looking at me like, who the fuck is you to judge, bitch? And don't nobody want that raggedy cat, raggedy ass nigga you got. Ain't nobody jealous of you.
I mean, that whole PPP thing is amazing to me that motherfuckers bought into that. Like, okay, you got a PPP loan, but you didn't put a business together, a real business together. You got the business, but you don't have a real business, so you get the PPP loan, and you don't think that them motherfuckers are gonna come back looking for their money. You put that money into the atmosphere, didn't make it work for yourself in that LLC that's
These
really
are
not
the
an
reasons
LLC.
why. They out here going to Macy's, buying Polo and Tommy for kids who don't understand it. They's the same niggas who going and eating all the crabs out the ocean.
Yeah.
Benny Hanna and they ass into oblivion. PS5 and they selves into a jail sentence. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I see it every day, Shannon. It's amazing what I see every day. But yet they want to judge me because I have an actual job.
So
Really?
I guess my next question for these people that are down there, have you had any discussions like with like some fresh, just got in here, just, got their shit straight? Have you ever had like a real discussion with them? I want to know what their mind state is like, because they get into that, certain point once they're here for a while, they get that level of arrogance about them.
I understand. Okay,
I
hold
want
on.
to
Give me.
know. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a pause. I'm a pause.
So yeah, we're just having a conversation. Um, oh man, we just having a conversation. They've been fucking with this stream now.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, excuse me.
That's good.
I had to take a bathroom break. Excuse me.
I get it.
Okay, so what happened is when I have talked to fresh immigrants, newbies to America. These are millennials, by the way. These are not boomers. These are not Gen Xers. These are millennials. They come over here with the impression that they're going to just get money and get their life in order. They don't understand what it takes to do that in America, because Mexico and the places they come from don't have these laws.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens is they understand that color is an issue. And just as colorism plays an issue in our culture, colorism plays an issue in Hispanic culture as well. And I am a witness to this. And Hispanic culture is much more colorist than even Black people are. I will tell you from personal experience that my abuela did not allow me in her house until she knew I wasn't going to be dark skinned like my mama.
Wow. So they discriminate against one another based on color?
Yes. Just like we do.
Wow. I didn't know.
It's even worse because when my father married my mother, it would have been okay had he married a woman my color or lighter, but he married a dark skinned Black woman. So they were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And until they knew that my color was straight and my hair wasn't going to turn, I was not allowed. My father basically had to give up his whole family. And he did that because he loved my mother that much.
Why would he have? See, this is I'm talking about, the breakdown of the Black family on this day and the breakdown of this, and why we have. Why?
Because my father married a dark-skinned Black chick from the south side of the Chi. And they're more colorist than we are. Okay, I'm going to just tell you. Christina Aguilera, Jennifer Lopez versus dark-skinned Cubans. You understand?
Yeah.
We would never know Christina Aguilera was Latina if she didn't say it. Jennifer Lopez, okay. But Jennifer Lopez having a big ass, Christina Aguilera having one of the best voices the world has ever seen. And she's light. She could pass for white.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want. That's what they want.
That's pretty much who she is. I mean, Christina Aguilera I know she's Latina.
But she is Latina. Straight up. Her father is from Ecuador.
I get
And
the whole
her mother is a raggedy ass white bitch from Kansas. These bitches from Kansas got some really good pussy because Obama's mama come from there too. God damn. Excuse my language.
Christina
Kansas.
Aguilera. Christina Aguilera's daddy or mama?
Mm-hmm. Dad.
Dad is from there, and Barack Obama's mama is from there too.
No. Christina Aguilera's mama and is from Kansas and her daddy is from Ecuador. And Barack Obama's mama is from Kansas too, or Nebraska, one of the Midwestern states. Them hoes must got some good ass pussy, goddamn it, because they catch some fire.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
But all I'm saying is that in Hispanic culture, for those who don't know, because I grew up this way, it's very real. When my dad first started taking me to the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, the first time he took me to Puerto Rico, my dad told me, he said, I feel like God lives here. And when he said, I'm gonna show you what you really look like, he said, you don't really look American. And when I went to Puerto Rico, when I saw people that looked like me, it was amazing. And the confirmation came when my sisters went to Puerto Rico without me, and they called me and they said, "Bitch, we've seen you like 4 times today."
Mm.
Because all the girls have blonde ass hair. Because I used to wear my hair real blonde, and it was curly and golden. It was like, we've seen you. And when I went to the Dominican, it was even more real because they're more golden than the Puerto Ricans.
Mm-hmm.
My dad took me to the DR. It was like I was home. I blended right the fuck in. I've never had that experience before. When I went to the Dominican Republic, if you take me right now, I might need to keep my passport on me. They might not let me off that bitch and charge you with sexual trafficking because I look just like the motherfuckers for real. It's that serious. But colorism in that world is so serious. That's why Sammy Sosa bleached his skin with his beautiful dark skinned Cuban ass. That's why Sammy Sosa bleached his skin. That's why Jennifer Lopez bleached her skin. That's why they all do it. It's because they want to be white. White is what it is to be.
You see the stretch of Sammy Sosa? That motherfucker was blacker than a motherfucker.
Yes.
Why would he go
and
through
just
those
like in our
shit?
world, you call us a nigga. Guess what their version of nigga is? Call a Dominican a Mexican. I promise they're gonna two-piece you.
Real
Call
shit.
somebody.
Real shit.
Ooh, you call somebody a Mexican, baby. Oh, that's like calling them a nigga. Baby, it's to your motherfucking face.
Ooh, don't cross pollinate them motherfuckers, because them motherfuckers, boy.
They will go to war, won't they? Shannon, you call somebody a Mexican and not Mexican, they will cuss you to clean out, won't they?
It will be
I am not a
shit.
Mexican.
Why are you mad
Mexican
about Sammy Knowledge? Why are you mad about Sammy? He ain't one of us. He hated himself. He hated himself where he bleached his motherfucking skin.
Sammy is Cuban.
Is he Cuban or Dominican?
Cuban.
See, I don't know what I thought he was Dominican. It don't matter what the fuck he is. No. He's a white man now. He's a white man now. It doesn't matter what he is. That's the whole point. We're talking about this shit. He's a white man. He was a white man in mental state. Now he's a white man in physical state. So it doesn't even matter. We don't have to debate him.
He's Cuban. Cubans are some of the darkest in the Hispanic culture because of where they are.
Let me see what the fuck he is. Yeah, but I done seen some dark ass Dominicans too. Real
Cuban.
shit.
Brian is right. Sammy is a Cuban. He's a Cuban.
Sammy looks like a hot mess Cuban vampire. Okay. Okay.
He's from Cuba. Sammy is Cuban.
He's a nasty motherfucker, boy, I tell you. Is Cuba in the Dominican Republic?
No, Cuba is its own island. That's why we couldn't go to Cuba. Cuba is its own island. That's why Castro was hailed for us.
Dominican Republic. I'm trying to make sure y'all motherfuckers ain't passing out misinformation. I always thought Sammy Sosa was Dominican, and it says born and raised in Dominican Republic. early life.
That doesn't mean he was necessarily born there. They lie. They lie.
We're about to break him down. Sammy was born in Dominican Republic and is partially Haitian descent. Though born in the Beatty community in Consuelo, he is officially registered in San Pedro de Macroy, which is the largest town nearby. Sammy is known to family and friends as Mikey. I don't know what that means.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
His paternal grandmother.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm sorry. I thought he was Cuban, though. So he's. You know what? Fuck Sammy. I'm a DR. Fuck him. We denounce that nigga. He goes in the trash can. Fuck him.
All I'm saying, I just like to have the right information. And I remember
thank you, Shannon. Thank you for clearing that up. But he goes in the trash can with the rest of the niggas trying to denounce their heritage. Fuck you.
And here's the other thing. Sammy is married to Sonia Rodriguez, a former Dominican dancer. See, they don't generally cross-pollinate either. They usually
Dominicans and Puerto Ricans don't generally cross-pollinate either, but that's how my dad got here. So guess what? You know,
he's a white Dominican now, so it doesn't even matter.
You know, you made me almost spit my drink out, Shannon.
I don't even give a fuck what he is. He wanted to be white, so he's white now. Now he's their problem. He's not our fucking problem. He's their problem. So, anyways, we stuck up for Sammy. He playing baseball, you know, they was all on his ass.
Did.
We stuck up. We always pick the wrong motherfuckers to back. I'm telling you, though, we pick a lot of wrong motherfuckers to back up. Sammy was never ours. He was just dark skinned. He was dark skinned. He was hitting home runs and shit.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Sam.
Sammy was never. He was never here for us. Yeah. So we pulling up on 2. Oh, we had 2 hours, man. We get the fuck up out of here. But yeah, I mean, my thing is, we just gotta be eye opening. We gotta keep our eyes open.
Shannon, I gotta ask you one more question. Before we get off of here. I'm sorry. I need a man's opinion about this.
Well, don't ask him.
Okay. I know we were talking about, you know, you said the Victoria's Secret thing, but let's talk about some interpersonal relations. I know you don't do celebrity shit, but Tabitha Brown, the way she gathered Wendy Williams' soul, let's talk about it. Because Black women need to get their shit together. We really do, how we handle each other under pressure. Excuse me? Uh-oh, we lost you again. Uh-oh. Sir?
It's killing us right now. Signal's killing us.
I know. But I'm just saying, the way Tabitha Brown gathered Wendy Williams' soul.
You know what? I was talking to Ray about Wendy Williams today, man. Wendy Williams, she did that dumb shit. She showed the video. I mean, I did my video and everybody else did their video about the baby. And everybody pretty much was in lockstep.
I don't know what I missed about the baby. I saw him with 50, but I don't know, what did I miss?
I don't know anything about 50. The little motherfuckers tried to sell him 30 candy bars for $200.
Uh-huh.
They're $2 a piece.
Okay.
They had $64 worth of candy bars.
Yeah, that's not good math right there.
Ain't got nothing to do with math. They tried to do it because he was a rapper and they knew he had it.
Yeah.
So. All right. I need to get out of here because I
understand.
I got another hour probably with the work.
I got to do in the morning too. But it's been real, Shan. It has. It's been really, really real.
Appreciate y'all. He cheated on him, Mark. Oh, yeah, they all cheated on him, home runs and shit. They all cheated and shit. You know, anonymous Facebook user with the gift box, what's happening? Well, yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. We started talking about The freedman community ought to have a probationary period for folk. Absolutely. But it wouldn't have mattered. He wasn't no motherfucking freedman. Anyway, Sammy was never for us. His name was Sammy Sosa. We knew he wasn't ours. But we put him in that space. We put him in that space. Black America, endeared him. And he gave a big middle finger to Black America. A white one. A bleached one. Should have never gave you niggas money. He should have never gave you niggas shoes. It is what it is. I want to know why the motherfucking signal kept dropping like that, though. I didn't like that shit at all. I ain't had a signal drop like that all week on StreamYard. I don't know what that was about. But it is what it is. Y'all be good. Probably holler at y'all in the morning. Well, I'm going to holler at y'all in the morning. Guy willing in the creek don't rise. I did figure out it was creek, right? Y'all knew I figured out it was creek, not creek. Brother Shabazz, Brother Johnson, Sister Free, Rochelle. Have a good night. I'm not sure exactly who. We had 351 comments. Sunday Night Smoke passed through because he was passing by. Whoever sent that gift box, that's a beautiful thing. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Southern Breeze was in here earlier. Everybody ain't gonna hang with us. I didn't know I was gonna go 2 hours. I wasn't planning to go 2 hours. We just got on here, got to talking and shit. We went from one thing. Next thing you know, we got 2 hours in. So it is what it is. Finish the last little bit of work. I'm gonna take my ass home because I gotta be up for Kai's breakfast. Gotta be up for her breakfast. And figure out what I'm gonna talk about in the morning because I got 2 things that I really need to get off my chest. I would have got one off earlier, but I had to talk about that shit the way the motherfucking sisters have. I mean, that hurt me, man. That hurt me that 2 sisters tried to get me, man. That hurt me. That's okay. That's okay. It's all good. I don't let nobody stop me. And from one saying that I hit her son, which I physically couldn't have done with my vehicle, or he'd be dead or seriously injured. 2, trying to tell me some food is fresh when I know it's not. And I told you I didn't really even get the other one. They'll play the one who was collecting money with a motherfucking bucket, walking around with a goddamn cup in her hand. Like, really? The shit's on the cash register. It asks if you want to donate to the children's fund. Now they got you out here with a motherfucking bucket. Bitch, this ain't Christmas. You ain't working for the Salvation Army. Ding, 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 ding. Hoe ass. Fuck up out of my face. I'm trying to hold on to everything and shit and had a receipt ready for the motherfucker when you check out and you trying to collect money. Well, donate a 3rd time. Bitch, please move. Get your ass run over by this car. I will hit somebody at Sam's Club. Your ass. Stinking ass. All right. One love.